What? Did you write the content report in your dream, or have you not woken up yet? No. Continue with your progress and give me the final results. Is there anything else to report? That's not what I'm talking about. I learned that last night's incident has caused a certain impact on your company. Sounds like you have it handled. The workings behind the serums are more complicated than you thought. I can give you a little more time. Since you have nothing to report, I'll hang up.
If humans can choose to have Evol, then of course I would prefer to have it. I think everyone is interested in Evol, as it is special and mysterious. The evolution of civilization is inevitably accompanied by turmoil and elimination. The strong preying upon the weak and survival of the fittest are the eternal laws of survival. People have the right to be ignorant and remain as they are. That's their choice. I have no opinion about that. But when real social evolution comes, people will eventually have to make a choice: to move forward or to be eliminated. The world won't stop for anyone. Well, That was close. What were you trying to do when you lifted the pipe? Answer my question first. What were you trying to do with that pipe? Would that actually work? So you do realize you're reckless. The reaction force was not strong, but it was enough to push you to a more dangerous zone. What would you have done then? If I said I was passing by, would you believe me? I just wanted to ask if there was something wrong with me as a participant in the show. Why was it not you who came to interview me? Tell me about it. I thought there may have been an unnecessary grudge between us because of the last incident. Or because the subject matter was sensitive, so you asked someone else to interview me. Or Miss Knox needed some time to deal with the 10 boxes of illegal serums that the Special Task Force lost during its seizure. And there's another trivial matter. I'd really like confirmation on those questions. But it looks like now isn't the best time. We should get back to the ground first. Almost impossible means something is highly unlikely to happen, but it doesn't mean it won't happen. It's possible the child was an unactivated evolver who was accidentally exposed to this unstable serum. Therefore, his ability was prematurely activated by the drug. It seems his ability is changing the gravity of things around him. So this evol is related to gravity. Don't worry, you haven't caused much trouble. It doesn't matter. Don't worry. Let me try it first. Sorry to keep you waiting. Keep the boy safe. Why are you back? You think I need help? The boy. The boy's secret won't be kept for long. The Special Task Force will soon find out that he caused the incident. And his mother's involvement with the illegal drug will be found out as well. He has an excellent ability. Someone will come for him. There are many answers in this world, and you can choose to seek them out and confirm them. Of course, avoiding them and staying away is not necessarily a wrong choice. After all, there may be unacceptable truths or dangers that accompany the answers. Which one would you choose? Then go look for them. I look forward to your answers. What else is there? I said you can choose to find and confirm them. Come on, Miss Knox. Is that important? No, I don't. We can rest after we get out of here. I can hold on a little longer. It's all right. Yes, don't worry. But be careful not to trip and fall. Let's get out of here first. There's no need to buy tickets. Get some rest now. I don't know, but it came at the right time. You've said that before. Again. If I remember correctly, when I was a member of Black Swan, you hadn't officially joined yet. What are you thinking? I think coincidences do exist in this world. But there are a lot more people who try to stimulate coincidences than there are natural ones. There's a simple law in this world. As long as people are involved in an incident, they will leave traces. Yes, it's the so-called energy exchange. Locard's exchange principle argues that all objects will neither appear nor disappear out of thin air. Energy will neither appear nor disappear out of thin air. It can only be transferred from one object to another. Therefore, all existence that does not conform to common sense must have a special reason behind it, which will give people a sense of disconnection. For all the people who want to know the world, the first thing they should do is question it. Hundreds of years ago, there was no reason to question an apple falling to the ground. Boldly hypothesize and carefully seek answers. It doesn't matter if you're mistaken. Not only this world, but also myself. For example, I'm here to confirm with you whether there was something wrong with me as a participant in the show. Many subtle mismatches and dissonances that happen to ourselves may be the keys to solving problems. Don't ignore things happening around you, especially those related to you. So take your time. Don't push yourself too hard. That's the third time you've thanked me today. There are many ways to express gratitude besides saying thank you. You should learn more about them, miss. Shall we get off? I'm honored. Definitely not. Have you figured it out? No. Then I wouldn't have it either. This world is bound to be constantly explored and perceived by people. There will appear more and more things beyond humans' inherent perception. Even if the world didn't have evil, there will always be something else. In addition to strong vitality, humans flourish because of evolution. The Industrial Revolution, the Information Revolution, and evil all improved humans' perception and judgment about this world, enabling humanity to evolve into what it is today. Evil is just one component of the inevitable law of the world's progress. It's only because we are in it that we feel the power is particularly strong. Humans need to control it. Power is neither good nor evil. It's up to humans to decide how it's used. Not entirely. Probably get a good night's sleep, because people always bother me in my dreams. Have you been here before? In your opinion, why is it snowing? Let's take a walk. Be careful, the road is slippery. Are you okay? Yes. Those were not echoes. They overlap each other. Whether there is energy in memory has not been confirmed. On the other hand, if it has not been confirmed, the possibility that it contains energy cannot be ruled out. It is converted into other forms of energy after partial loss, or it may also be stored for some reason and then slowly return to its original position according to a certain law. However, it's hard to say, as memory is not something that has been thoroughly studied. After all, dreams, subconsciousness, and déjà vu are all classified as parts of memory. It depends on how you interpret those parts that give you a certain sense of disconnect. I would hypothesize and prove it. Watch out. Isn't that the question I asked you just now? The snow only covers the wheat field, but doesn't erode it. The snow will stop. What will happen after the snow melts? Maybe this heavy snow continues to fall because it's waiting for the spring. You can't open it either. Nothing. Let's go this way. To be precise, this is your dream. Are you okay? Don't worry. It's just a dream. Whether it's true or absurd, it is just a dream. Many people won't remember their dreams after they wake up. Maybe my current existence is just a product of your dream. You often dream of me. It doesn't matter. It's just an ordinary dream. When you wake up, you'll leave here. Have you ever heard of lucid dreams? What did he tell you about lucid dreams? Lucid dreaming actually happens when humans are awake and aware. I think that if it were me, I'd say the same words. Such a special picture is really beyond my imagination. I thought about many possibilities, but I didn't expect this answer. At least it's a big step forward from unreasonable doubt. Did you notice that the comet on the left is actually going backwards? objects on the left side, including a comet, are going backwards. The sun's trajectory is reversed. Look, the sun is rising from the west in the world on the left. After crossing the boundary line, it continues its trajectory from the east of the world on the right. As a matter of fact, it's folded. The two worlds undoubtedly belong to one single world. However, there's a special force in the middle that pulls the left world straight to the right world. But it takes a lot of energy to make this twisted fold. If the reverse time is long enough, and the time consumed travels faster than the speed of light, maybe it can provide such a huge amount of energy. Why are you laughing? What does Professor Lucien look like? Isn't that true of the real Professor Lucien? Do you prefer Professor Lucien? Okay. Please do, my apprentice. Let's go over there and take a look before I answer this question. Forward. I've heard this is the oldest joke in human history. As long as the world doesn't stop, then wherever you go forward. Many things are not that complicated. So you don't need to force yourself to think about complicated truths. And you don't need to deliberately try to be strong. What you're looking for, or what you're trying to prove, will always be up ahead. You only need to get closer to it in your own way. It doesn't matter if you relax and slow down. Don't be afraid. This is just a dream. Do you know what that is? Remember what I told you. There's always someone bothering me in my dreams. So I wanted to confirm why that person was in my dreams. This isn't the first time this shadow has appeared in your dreams, right? Don't you want to know what it is before running away? Of course you can. This dream is about to collapse, which means you're waking up. You can wake up as long as you run to the place that has collapsed. I'll stay here and see what scares you in your dreams. I hope your dreams won't be disturbed again. Have you been pushing yourself like this all this time? Dreams represent one's subconscious mind. They don't lie. The harder you try to catch it, the faster it runs. The more you force yourself to run, the easier you will become exhausted. You can walk slowly and still reach the same destination, as long as you keep walking. Are you pushing yourself because of this world? If you wish, the whole world will help you. Of course. Yes. It's your dream. If you want to remember it, you will remember it. I want to ask you one last question. Are you working so hard to change the world? That future will definitely be there. You really worked hard. Were you having a nightmare? Have you been under a lot of pressure lately? What did I do in your dream? You really worked hard. We aren't in a dream now. It's no easy task to deal with the 10 boxes of illegal serums that the Special Task Force lost during its seizure. Is that right? Then I'll go back and confirm it. It was newly built. A lot's happened. Go home and get some rest. And don't forget my thank you gift. Hey. Get a good night's sleep, and don't be too hard on yourself.
It seems that the machine is working properly. However, I thought you would have more patience.
You're the one who lacks patience.
Maybe. I'd like to know what you've learned from your test subject that you've been experimenting with for the past 4 years. Did it satisfy you?
It's not perfect. The other door has yet to be opened. But I think that perfect ending is not far off. What do you think, Hypnos?
I hope we work well together, Professor Lucien.